Hey guys, so I had this vision that we are in, and I don't know if this is true. I'm not saying I'm prophesying or anything, but I had this vision that we are in Revelations chapter 6, the third seal. I want to say it's chapter 6, verse 5 through 6. It talks about the third seal being broken. That is where I feel we are at right now in the end times, where there's going to be a food shortage of bread, wheat, and barley, and other things you'll notice. I believe it sounds right. I just keep having this vision, and just wanted to share it with some of you guys. I don't know if you have the same vision as me, or maybe you've felt that this is happening. It's really hard to tell. Anyways, let me know, comment below, tell me if you feel that this is also something that you guys are feeling. I mean, it kind of makes sense. The gas prices keep on increasing, and food shortage would make sense because 18-wheelers have to pay, you have to pay the 18-wheeler a lot of money to send the product, so prices keep going up, and there will be a food shortage. I've also noticed in the news that there is a lot less wheat and barley, and I've had this vision for over a month already. So anyways, God bless you guys. Let me know what you think. Post your comments below. I'd like to know what you think, and maybe if you had a dream or a vision as well.
11,000 tons of wheat arrived in Lebanon this week, but this will be the last shipment from Ukraine. The world's key wheat producers, Russia and Ukraine, are at war. Lebanon, like other countries in the Middle East and North Africa, can no longer rely on them for most of their imports. They're now trying to make up for an expected shortage.
We've reached out to a number of countries, including the US, India, Canada, and some European countries, which produce the soft wheat we need for our bread.
But the problem is not just finding alternative sources. Diversifying supplies could mean transportation delays or an increase in shipping costs. Wheat prices have already hit a 14-year high.
Definitely we will resort to more expensive countries that export wheat, which would sell to us at prices that are not as cheap as in Russia and Ukraine. So if the conflict is prolonged and supply is less, this will add pressure on balance of payments or the budget.
Egypt, for example, is one of the largest importers of wheat in the world, and 80% of its supply is from Ukraine and Russia. It is considering raising the price of bread for the first time in 3 decades. It's no different in Lebanon, where authorities warn the central bank may not be able to subsidize bread if prices continue to rise. The Tunisian government, which is believed to be running out of money, has been rationing flour and reduced bread production. Increase in prices will affect millions of people in the Middle East and North Africa who live in poverty.
The Ukrainian-Russian war will affect import, export and trade because we are all importers of wheat and most of the foodstuffs are from abroad.
Across this region, economies have been hit by inflation and large public debts. Others have been destroyed by war. Syria no longer produces enough wheat to feed its population, so it relies on imports and is now rationing wheat. The World Food Programme says 12 million Syrians are food insecure, while Yemen is on the brink of famine.
Yemen, for example, where 16 million people require food assistance, and the World Food Programme is assisting 13 million of them. This country is almost entirely dependent on food imports and depends on imports of wheat from Ukraine, by about 30%. So any shock, any slight shock would actually send these countries into a very, very serious food crisis.
Food prices are at their highest level, so is poverty, in a region already in turmoil and where higher bread prices have led to popular anger in the past. Zana Khuder, Al Jazeera.